Google Belle Delphine without cosplay. You're great. You're a very pretty girl. You're gorgeous. Have you ever considered not doing the cosplay?
Logan's a Belle Delphine simp.
Guys,
Logan's part of the simp army.
Come on, Mike.
Simp.
Guys, come on, Mike.
I mean, like on my OnlyFans, I post like my natural hair all the time, and I just like wear normal clothes and stuff. So
okay,
yeah.
all right. So, damn, what a subtle ass plug to your OnlyFans. Like, look, come on.
Oh my god! Stop.
No one's showing him. It's too late. There's nothing you can do about it. Come on.
She's such a different Belle Delphine than we're used to seeing.
What? You dropped out of high school though, right? Like this picture of this girl I'm looking at laying on the grass.
I can't see the.
Well,
picture.
just trust you're laying on the grass.
You're laying on the grass with your hair to the side. It's very just like traditional and very.
Yeah.
But that girl dropped out of high school.
I mean, yeah. Yeah. I mean, I look like during my school, like I look super different because I didn't care at all about how I looked. I was like that weird girl. Like I was like properly, that weird girl that no one kind of like engaged much with. So I didn't really care about how I looked and stuff. And then it kind of got to where I was like 15, and I was kind of like, oh, maybe I'll try impress boys, because boys came into my life, right? And then I was like, ooh, let me see if I can find myself a boyfriend.
Oh, you're a heart eater. Just toying with the boys, huh?
Maybe.
Yeah, you gotta be careful for that.
So what were you?
The men watching.
Yeah, of course.
Women wield a lot of power.
A ton of
And
power.
with great power comes great responsibility.
Absolutely. She's like the Spider-Man of the OnlyFans world.
Yeah.
What were you into in high school that you that kind of made you weird, or did you grow up with confidence issues or issues with self-esteem or openness to building relationships with classmates? What was it that you think made you weird in high school?
I always I kept to my own friendship group a lot, right? And I didn't care for anyone really outside of that friendship group. And then I was like, I would nerd out with them and everything, and I don't know, I did a lot of I remember one time it was Mufti Day is when you go to school without clothes. Oh no, you guys don't have uniform, do you?
I'm sorry, you go to school without clothes.
No, without uniform.
Got it.
Cool.
Okay, cool. Got it.
Yeah, so it was one of those, and I remember painting my whole body red.
Just like a member of the X-Men, the blue girl, but as red, kind of?
I wore one of those Spanish salsa dresses, those like things like that, and because the concept of looking good, right, wasn't to me, so I just wanted to be like, oh, I saw a red dress, and I was like, oh, I want to be red, so I'm gonna paint my whole body red.
Like I want to be red today. Did you have you ever seen the movie Carrie by any chance? It's a Stephen King film. It's well before your time, but I'll explain it. There was this girl that was kind of the outcast at her school, but she also was able to burn the school down with her mind. Did you ever did people pick on you, like when you were the red girl? Did anyone have anything to say about that?
That's a weird lead up, but I see what
I
you're doing.
wouldn't say I was ever bullied.
Okay.
Like I went through a really strange time. When I was 14, I dyed my hair and I started wearing makeup to school, but I was still I don't know, I didn't get on with the popular people, right? But then, when I dyed my hair and I started putting effort into how I looked, suddenly some of these, boys in their year above started, noticing me. And they would,
the predators, we call them.
That's not true.
Yeah, predator behavior.
Oh, the seniors. Oh my God.
Sure.
Well, yeah, they'd speak to me, and then one of them asked me out to a date. This happens so many times. So the popular boy or whatever, he'd ask me out for a date. I'll go out on a date with him, and then after that, he'd never speak to me again. And this happens so many times. I have a lot of stories about me trying to impress boys. So with my first boyfriend, this one actually worked. This was the only one that worked. He liked Pokemon, so I painted a huge Pokemon mural on my wall, and he liked Mudkip, so I painted Mudkip for him. and I just did it to try and impress him. Another boy, I
hold on.
Yeah, that seems like
he liked Mudkip.
Yeah.
Don't you think that was a red flag?
Is that like liking coughing or something like that? Like
he's not bad, but you're not gonna choose Mudkip.
What's the bird? Like the weird
Pidgey?
bird? Yeah, like is it?
No,
like
Mudkip's. I think Mudkip was Generation 3.
Got it.
Oh, this is.
I think it was Generation 3.
But that seems weird.
He's one of the starters. He's a mud. He's a water and ground.
Would you
Pokemon.
rather like him or the Ben Shapiro against the wall?
Bill?
Bill, yeah.
I choose Bill.
Okay.
Okay, so you painted Mudkip. Okay, you sound like you're putting an effort for these boys. You used to be the sim.
Yeah, I totally used to be the sim. And I mean, I didn't really know how to show my affection. So what I do is I'd save up my pocket money. And for each boy that I liked, I'd like buy something. So I was really into like helicopters. They were like drones before drones was a thing. And I thought they were so cool.
Yeah.
So I bought like this one guy, like a remote control helicopter just to like show my like to him. There was this another time on Valentine's Day where I really fancied this boy. We hardly ever spoke, but I really fancied him. So I saved up my pocket money. I went into a charity shop and I bought the biggest teddy that I could. And then the next day, I brought this huge thing in, and he was in the basketball court. So I, completely by myself with this huge teddy, walked in, and I could just see how embarrassed he was because he was with like the year aboves, like playing like netball or something. And he like took it and immediately stuffed it into his bag. And then I was just like, oh, okay. And then I gave him his Valentine's card, and then I just walked out the netball thing by myself, and he never spoke to me again. So yeah. You
were just really putting yourself out there at a time where that wasn't so common for young women.
I was very forward. I remember my first ever boyfriend I had for a day, and I begged him to go out with me at the school disco. I was like, please go out with me. And I literally begged him.
and he said no. He said no.
Oh, he said yes, but then we broke up the next day.
But
why are all these boys
got to go to the disco?
Yeah, you got to do the disco dance. Why are all these boys breaking up with you after the first day? You're clearly a nightmare or something.
I think I think back then I was just very obsessional. You know, I saw a boy, I liked him, and I was obsessed. I was like a stan, like a K-pop stan, but of these boys in my